Alright, so this is gonna be a tutorial for the all treasure zip here. Yeah, let's get right into it. So how I like to think about this, because I know it's kind of confusing, at least for me it was kind of confusing when I was learning it to know like where you're supposed to do this. I try to go like I think past 2.5. So you want to go in between like 2.5 of these bars, and then you want to put your feet down where your foot is. You're aiming all the way down, and your foot is at the black line at the top of the middle of the 2.5 mark, if that makes sense, of these pillars. So at the 2.5 mark, you put your foot down on the black line, and it's this one's very precise. I should mention that as well. And you want to aim at this black vertical line that exists here. Um, and yeah, you want to aim at towards this vertical line wherever it ends up, and it usually ends up right over the corner of the diamond there, on the top of that corner of the diamond. And we're going to go, and this should be fine here. We're gonna go right exactly. Well, actually, no, right towards your foot still going being at the top of the black bar, but you want the left side of the reticle to touch the other side of this brick. So right around here. So like that, but the top of your foot to still be at the top of the thing. This might be a bit too far back. That might be fine. Um yeah, it is that precise for me to get it consistent. And right here, you want the corner of the building to split your head, basically, to be in the middle of your head. Um, and yeah, that's my setup. And we're gonna do a zip. The zip honestly isn't that specific when I do it. It could matter, but I usually am fine doing it. Oh, I messed it up. Let's do that. Let's do that all over again. It does matter. The fact that you have to get it does matter, but everything else doesn't matter for me. So yeah, just right here. Um, that should be fine. And then go all the way right towards the left side of the reticle touching the brick, but your foot still being kind of at the front. Music is kind of louder here, sorry about that. And splitting your head. And let's see what we get here. Yeah, that's perfect. And you want to pause as soon as you approach this building here. You want your body to kind of, the second half of your body to be at the top of the building, just like that. And you'll pretty much consistently get here. And yeah, for all treasures, you pick up this treasure here. Go down, and if you want to pick this up, you can. Yeah, I didn't do that right, but you can skip the helicopter fight. And it depends on what you're doing, but you can skip the helicopter fight, or you can just trigger it and restart checkpoint for safety. Obviously, after a long skip like that, that's very difficult to do. But yeah, I can try to show it off one more time. Um, the fact that I got it once, I'm already happy with that. That's that's just proof that my setup works for future reference. Um, I mean, this is basically Willow's setup. I just made it like memorizable, and like made a tutorial kind of for it. So yeah, we're not all the way at the edge right here. So we want to be all the way at the edge, the left edge, and you want to touch the black vertical line while being at the front. Left side of the reticle touching the left side of the brick, or the right side of the brick that we were just at, while your foot's still being in the front. That should be fine. And then building splitting your head. That is more left. Let's see if this works. I actually don't know. Let's see. Yeah, it still worked. But yeah, it's very precise, but once you have it down, it's actually not that bad. And yeah, that's pretty much it.